my friends. Welcome back. Here it is, Delfino Plaza. This is the city we worked so hard to save. I mean, I guess we haven't saved it yet, but we have been working so hard to save over the course of the past 21 episodes of YouTube video. Look at it, it's so bright. You can't even really see the darkness anymore. I mean, I think that might be it out on the horizon there, but that kind of looks more like just the water getting darker because that's what oceans do. So all that's left is the final confrontation. Bowser Jr. ran away in here. I mean, we know he's got Princess Peach locked up somewhere. We might assume she's in here. We might hope, at the very least. Oh yeah, buddy, Corona Mountain. And if you didn't notice it the first time, you better believe there's blue coins in here. There's 10 of them. They're kind of annoying. Glad I'm not doing them. Ooh. Okay, I do like this level. I think it's just cool that it's like this. This game doesn't really do like Bowser levels, if you know what I mean. Like Mario 64, every like big milestone and shines, you had you had to go fight Bowser. And you fight him, 3 times. In this game, that just doesn't really happen. There just aren't really checkpoints like that. In the like progression of the game, it's just kind of like once you hit that 10 shine sprite thing and you get to go to Peanut Park and you find out, okay, Bowser Jr. is the guy and he kidnaps Peach. That's it. That's it for major developments. You'll unlock a couple more areas after that, a few more areas, and that's it though. I mean, And then Mario Galaxy, for example, oh my god, that would have been so annoying. Goes back to the like periodic Bowser fights. This game doesn't even have Bowser in it, as far as I know. Just Bowser Jr., who we've already fought in some kind of way a few times. Okay, anyway, this is probably the most infamous part of this level is this boat section here. Basically, you steer the boat with FLUDD, and it works the way you like would imagine it works with physics and shit. The problem with it is it's very sensitive. Like, if it makes contact with pretty much anything, it will explode and break. And the lava is instant death if you touch it. So this section is very high stakes, as it were. Very easy to lose control of the boat, and it just goes careening into something. And as you can see, there's about 9 million blue coins out here that you are supposed to navigate this boat to get them all. But if you're not getting blue coins, you can just not get the blue coins. How about that? One strategy that I've seen employed is to just land on this platform, hover a nozzle out to each coin, die, and then respawn and do the whole level again for each blue coin. Because it's that difficult to navigate the boat around these. That seems like a lot of work to me. I'm not going to bother. I'll take my rocket nozzle and start ascending. This is a volcano after all, right? We came in sort of the base of the volcano. But if there's a hole in the top, that means, there's a hole in the top. Oh my god, that was scary. I do think it's very cool how they managed to maintain... Oh, damn it. How they maintain the sort of Mario identity aspect of this finale, where it's like, it's the final area. There's lava. That's what you do in Mario, right? But they incorporated it still. It still fits into the like world of Isle Delfino that they created. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's the final act, time to just introduce lava for no reason. It's like, no, dude, this is a tropical island. There's a volcano. What? Jack Black?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not.
Oh my god, there's a shine sprite in the green goop.
You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
What the freak? Bowser is in the game? I didn't know Bowser was in this game. I thought it was just Bowser Jr. acting on Bowser's behalf. Anyway, here we go. Final boss. This is the shit. Okay, we're not going that way. I did always think it was interesting that for the final boss of this game, they give you the rocket nozzle instead of the hover nozzle. I mean, certainly the rocket nozzle is like, as far as nozzles go, it is one of the more interesting. Oh, well, there I go. I was expecting to die on this fight a couple times. I was not expecting to die that quickly. Alright, that's fine. We got plenty of lives. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Just because the hover nozzle is like, I mean, that's the real, like, tool in your moveset that you use a lot, you know? It just makes more sense to me to test the player on their ability to use the hover nozzle than the rocket nozzle, but whatever. It's cinematic and auriful, so it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Very interesting final boss. I think plenty of people have said plenty of things about the way this is handled. I mean, it's Mario, so who gives a shit, right? Ultimately, ow. But it is weird to have a game where Bowser is the final boss and Bowser's not in the game at any point until he is the final boss. But his kid is? And then the actual content of the final boss fight against Bowser, like, Bowser just shows up out of nowhere. I mean, it's not out of nowhere, because his son being here sort of implies, I think, reasonably, that he himself might also be here, you know? Bowser Jr. looks a little young to be unaccompanied on a trip like this, in my opinion. And it's like he's taking a bath. It's him. Oh, there it is. That'll happen. Not much you can do about that, unfortunately. That will just happen. Sometimes you will just fall through the cracks in the floor. You know, it's Mario Sunshine. What can I say? What just happened? Ow. Jesus. Ow. Oh my god. Very strange pattern there. Anyway, this green goop stuff does hurt you. Like, that is... Yeah, there you go. So, it splashing out of the tub like that is not just a visual thing. It is actually like a hazard you have to avoid. So, you know, be careful and stuff. I do enjoy that Bowser Jr. uses bullet bills here, because it's kind of like the beginning of that as his sort of identity. God damn it. Like his combat identity, I guess, if that makes sense. Like when you play other Mario games, and if there's a Bowser Jr. fight, or 3D Mario games at least, he's probably firing some kind of a missile or something at you. Okay, do your ground pound, because you don't like that I'm already over here. Yeah, I'm on to you. Do it again. No, you're not going to do it again. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. Ooh. Okay. And we're going this way. There's Peach, by the way, on her little rubber ducky. She's okay, I guess. Like, really, what was the evil plan? The evil plan was kidnap Princess Peach and take a green bath with her and your son? You didn't even do the kidnapping. You made your son do the kidnapping, because you're fucking... Oh my god. I was trying to charge my rocket nozzle while I was falling, but instead of falling, he was like gliding along the side of it. So I couldn't charge it. Very sad. Very sad. Do you jump? Alright. He jumps. Ow. I don't really know how the targeting on that works. If it actually aims for you, or if it's just kind of like... If it is just like, get RNG with the fluid physics. There we go. I will say, a little surprised how much trouble I'm having getting back to the main ring after doing the ground pound. I remember thinking that it was difficult to get back after you ground pounded these things. But I only remembered feeling that way after, like, the final two. I don't remember the first three being this difficult, but whatever. We're making it there. I do think this boss is, like, got some challenge to it. I don't think it's a cakewalk necessarily. Ooh! As some, come on, man. As some Bowser fights can be in Mario games, or just boss fights in general. I do think it's funny that this game has like a pretty big boss repetition problem, and that, oh my god, I can't see anything. And that you fight the same bosses a lot. But the thing is, a lot of 3D Mario games are like that. Like Mario 64, you fight the same Bowser 3 times. Mario Galaxy, you fight the same Bowser 3 times. Mario Galaxy 2, same thing. Um, it's just funny in hindsight that this is the game that I think of as having the most egregious repeated boss problem, but is actually the only one where you don't fight Bowser more than once. All the other ones have like multiple Bowser fights. I guess they decided if they had to repeat bosses anyway, they may as well repeat Bowser, because he's like, even fucking Mario Odyssey, you repeat the Bowser fight. I remember being kind of disappointed at the end of Mario Odyssey because the final boss with Bowser is like basically the same as the first boss with Bowser. Anyway, we did it. That was it. Took like 4 or 5 tries, but hey, we got there. There he goes. Oh, they both go. They 3 of them go. She doesn't want to marry. She doesn't want to marry more. She wants to marry Mario. Is the vibe on that one? It always reminds me of Rawest Forest, the way she descends with her parasol like that, all dainty. Like, where are we? Where were we really? There's like way up in the sky in a bathtub? I thought we were in the volcano. Oh yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, but Flood was like dying during that fight. If you maybe you noticed, but yeah, on the side he was definitely like eating shit and dying. Now it's game over for Flood.
Mario, was I assist
Damn. And Flood dies. It's so funny they do this. I mean, no disrespect to Flood, obviously, you know. We must mourn the dead and all, but like there wasn't really any indication prior to that fight that Flood was exerting himself in any real way. And then he just dies at the end. It's like, damn, was it worth it? I don't know if it was really worth it. I guess we undid an act of terrorism that was performed for, as far as I can tell, no reason. Looks pretty though. I guess the idea is they wanted Mario distracted.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama.
What the hell? I thought she was. Then who is your mama?
Someday, when I'm bigger,
And then Miyamoto points to himself.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
I love him, dude.
Boy, well put, son.
I love Bowser
Will
Jr.
Caroline is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
Everybody shits on that Bowser voice, but I honestly think it's kind of perfect. He just sounds like a dumb oaf. Which, I mean, is that not what Bowser is? Is he not just like a big dumb oaf? I guess sometimes you want Bowser to be a little more intimidating. You know, he's supposed to be like a threat and not just a dummy. Anyway, Flood's not dead. So, okay, yay, Flood lived. Flood lived the thing that we didn't know he was dying from until 5 seconds ago. Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney ass ending. Anyway, that's it, man. Mario Sunshine in the books. Obviously, I didn't get 120 Shine Sprites, which is how many there are. But I, in my opinion, showed off most of the meat of the game. There's, you know, I think I ended up getting about 60-something blue coins, so that's only about 25% of them. Plenty of blue coins to find in all the areas that I didn't explore. There's a few more secret Shine Sprites hidden around in Delfino Plaza I didn't get. There's some stuff you unlock for getting 120 shines. I love these pictures, by the way, of them enjoying the vacation. So cute. It's just so fun, man. I love Mario. I love the Mario gang. They're so fun. Look at them, dude. They're at Noki Bay. They're enjoying Noki Bay together. It's just so wholesome chungus. Anyway, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Something about Mario Sunshine or something. I don't know. It's just such a good game. It's a fun game. If you haven't played it, I obviously encourage you to. If you have played it, I guess I don't need to encourage you to. I love the people singing along too. I think they knew they were onto something too with this. I don't know. Good game. I honestly, all I could really say about this game is I wish it maybe had a little more time in the oven. They could polish it up a little bit and maybe clean up some of the more spotty blue coins or shines or something. But shit, man. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I forget about this every time I play this game. That they do some kind of sequel bait, like Il Piantissimo is gonna get the fucking paintbrush and turn evil or something. Never comes up ever again in any Mario game. Anyway, that's Mario Sunshine. Honestly, I really don't got a whole lot else to say other than thank you for joining me. As always, it was a pleasure. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one, whatever the hell that's going to be.